What's up, JNN family? How's everybody doing today? It's your boy Jackson.
It's your girl Nahal.
Hope everybody's doing great. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. For those of you that are there, hit that notification bell. Don't forget to like, drop a comment, show some love. So yeah, should we get into this?
Yeah, I think we owe it to them.
Alright guys, so as you can see from the title,
we've got some good news and some bad news. The good news is that we have content coming for you guys that is in the works. Regardless of our situation, we're grateful enough to be able to still somewhat have a normal life, whatever that means. But obviously being isolated, so whatever we could do indoors. So that is the good news. Content is coming. This is not an excuse for us to just stop giving you guys some videos. And the bad news, obviously from the title, we got COVID. We both tested positive for COVID about, I'm gonna say almost 10 days, 2 weeks ago. And it started off with, actually the way that we found out is because I got tested, but I'll let you start off because it did start off with Beige showing some symptoms. But if you wanna...
I honestly, guys, I don't even understand or know how that happened. Honestly, like, we haven't really been chilling with our friends or anything like that. Some of our friends are subscribed to our channel and maybe they'll drop some comments and validate that. We haven't really been chilling with any of our friends. We do work full time, so we actually work from home.
Yeah.
We pretty much get everything delivered to us. So yeah.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah, so I'm starting to think that maybe it was from getting a delivery package, because honestly we don't really like go out or do anything. We're just home all the time. But I started getting some symptoms. I was starting to get like fever. I was having a little bit of a cough, but it didn't last long. It didn't last long. It was about for like a day. I won't lie, I did feel like I was dying. It was a bit hard to breathe. Again, I had fever and I had a bit of a cough, nothing crazy, and it's not fun. It's not fun, honestly. I don't wish this upon anybody, not even my enemies. Like, it's not fun, and honestly, like, I'm feeling pretty blessed right now. I was able to like bounce back because I'm doing pretty well. But Bay, on the other hand, she'll tell you her experience. Oof.
Honestly, I was perfectly fine when he first started showing symptoms. I mean, we both thought it's just a cold, because I mean, they are very similar. But like, I didn't really care. I mean, I was still like, you know, all up in his bubble, and you know, we share a bed together, so it was inevitable. But I didn't see any symptoms until probably like 3-4 days. Actually, I want to say more like 5 days after he first started showing symptoms. He was doing fine. Like, this happened maybe on a Thursday. By the end of the weekend, he was fine.
By Friday.
Yeah,
By Friday,
even like 2
Thursday,
days into it, yeah.
Thursday, I was actually working. I took half a day. I told my boss, I was like, I'm not doing too well. I need to go rest. Thursday, I would say maybe like around 11-12, took my half a day. By Friday, no joke guys, you guys, babe, by Friday, like afternoon, like 2-3, I was good to go. I was like, all right, so what's going on? Are we drinking wine? Are we partying? Obviously we're not gonna party, but just to say I was feeling good. Like, it was like a 24-hour thing. It was really weird, but yeah, sorry for cutting you off.
No, that's fine. And then the Monday night, we ordered food, and man, just thinking about it makes me like, oh.
I don't even want to think about it.
We ordered food. We ordered like submarines on the Monday night, and I think we got food poisoned because the next day I had leftovers for lunch, and then all of a sudden I started feeling very nauseous, and I had a lot of migraines. I have migraines. I deal with migraines, so it's not new to me. I've been followed by a neurologist for that. But this was just, I don't even think it was a migraine. It was literally like a pain right where my sinuses are. So right in like behind my eyebrows, behind my eyes, and my forehead. That's where it was concentrated. So it was a lot of pressure, a lot of pain. And mind you, this pain lasted me all day for like 3 consecutive days. Like, I kid you not, I would get up and I would feel dizzy. So I couldn't stand up for too long. I couldn't walk. I needed to lie down, and even lying down, the pain was still like, it was a throbbing pain. So it was just not going away. Literally only if I was knocked out and unconscious, like sleeping, is when I would be able to like tolerate it. So then came nausea. Obviously with nausea came vomiting, and then that's when I thought it was food poisoning. So I'm like, okay, you know, it could just be that. But then the pain was just not going away. The nausea was just not going away. And then I started feeling like on the 3rd day, by Thursday, I was feeling congested. You know, I was feeling congested, like, you know, when you get a cold. So you're feeling congested, you know that there's like, you know, you have a lot of phlegm, a lot of mucus. So I decided to contact a doctor because I was like, this is not normal. Let me just see if it's something to be worried about. Or so I contacted my family doctor, but she was booked, so they referred me to another doctor, and I had a phone appointment on the Friday morning. Now, this was on like Thursday morning that I had booked the appointment, so I was like, okay, good, I'll be able to speak to a doctor, we'll have this figured out. By Thursday night, oh my god, like I thought I was gonna die. I was congested, I couldn't breathe from my nostrils, and I started feeling like a excruciating pain in my chest, and I started having problems breathing. I couldn't breathe. And Bay was there telling me, okay, just relax, do breathing exercises, it's normal, you know, you haven't had a cold in a while, so just, you know, take it easy. And I'm like, I can't. Like, and I deal with anxiety, so I do have anxiety, so I was having a panic attack because I was feeling like I can't breathe, which, mind you, bear with me, I still have breathing problems. I get out of breath easily, so I can't talk for too long, but I'm gonna try my best. So yeah, I just couldn't breathe. I was lying down, and obviously I couldn't breathe from my nostrils, so I had to take walks. I was walking around the house, and eventually I felt like someone's sitting on my chest. I can't breathe, air's not coming, so called my dad, took me to the emergency. I stayed there for 4 hours. Worst experience ever. I'm not gonna name the hospital, I'm not trying to throw anybody under the bus, but it was the worst experience. I got there, I'm telling them I'm having trouble breathing. Do they not put me in an isolated place for people that potentially have COVID? Not one person came to see what was going on with me. At one point, this nurse came, he's like, why are you here? I'm like, I have trouble breathing. And does this guy not go and get his lunchbox and go on his lunch break? I felt so insulted, I felt so frustrated, and I was by myself because nobody could come in. My dad couldn't come in, they sent them out. So at this point, I'm like, I was better off at home with him. At least he was there by my side, versus here, I'm dying alone. I can't breathe. Nobody's there to help you. You're in a hospital, for God's sake. You should be having some help. Nobody came, didn't even take my identification, didn't even identify me, nothing. So I called up a cab, came back home at like 2 in the morning, and I waited for the next day. Somehow I was able to fall back asleep. And then the Friday morning, I spoke to the doctor, and she told me, look, it seems like you're having symptoms of COVID. I would recommend you getting tested. And at first I didn't really take it serious because, I mean, you don't think that this type of thing's gonna happen to you. We've been so careful. We haven't been, you know, hanging out, gathering, none of that. Like, the most that I would do is maybe get my nails done, which I did that week prior, but once again, you're wearing a mask and there's plexiglasses. Yeah, exactly. Or like groceries or pharmacy, you know what I mean? But once again, these are controlled spaces. It's not like out and about and you're just exposed. So I went and I got tested the same day. Called up health services, booked an appointment, got tested, and then that same day I was referred to another clinic that were equipped to receive potential COVID patients, and I did a physical exam. And the doctor thought maybe I have pneumonia or bronchitis or something, so he referred me to get an x-ray. Did that. He told me he was gonna call me, never heard from him. Essentially the x-ray was to see if there was any, infections in my lungs, because I was telling him, I was telling him I'm having trouble breathing and there's pain on my chest. Like when I would take deep breaths, sorry, I had a lot of pain, like an excruciating pain, like a stabbing pain in between my chest.
The needles you were seeing?
Yeah, exactly. It's like tons of needles right here, and it's the type of pain you can't touch, right? It's not like a muscle that you could just, massage. It's just the pain inside your chest. So that's it. That's about it. And then the Saturday, got a call, 9 in the morning. I was told that I was positive. So that's where everything started. I had to be isolated for 14 days. And then they started backtracking to everything, like all of my whereabouts, just to try to, see how many people I exposed.
Even they were surprised. They were like, "Oh, you didn't go to many places."
And
like,
a lot of
we're always home. Where you want to go?
A lot of the places I was mentioning, like the lady was like, "Oh no, that's not a risk." And mind you, they want to know who you've been exposed to for more than 15 minutes. At less of a 2-meter distance, and so a lot of these public places you're wearing masks.
You're sanitizing before you walk in, you're sanitizing while you're walking
We're very careful, the moment we step a foot out, we come back home. Like even when we get deliveries, we wash our hands and I disinfect everything. Like we have a spray, and once a day at least, like I'm disinfecting or spraying any doorknobs, whatnot. So I really thought I was being extremely careful, but hey.
Even the delivery guys, like it's not for them to take it personal. I don't even know if any of them is ever gonna land on this video, but even us sometimes, it's not to be rude or anything, but as they're coming, it's like, yeah, you could put that box right there. Put it right there. Thanks. Have a great day. Take your box. Not even exchanging. So I'm still baffled on how this ended up happening. Obviously, it's the same thing like everybody else. Why us? But you know what? It happens. We bounce back from it. Base is still going through it, but she's bouncing back slowly, you know what I mean? So we're being strong about it, and that's all we can do for the moment. But we thought we'd owe you guys a little video explaining what happened and our experiences. So
honestly, like from us to you guys, you have to be careful. Please, 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 please don't take this as a joke. Because it doesn't happen to you, it doesn't mean it's not out there. Trust me, I'm still suffering. Just last night, I was having a lot of pain on my chest. I couldn't breathe. I felt like I was dying, the worst pain ever. And you feel like you're drowning, like you can't catch your breath. I can't, I can't even go up the stairs. I can barely walk. It's not fun, you feel like, I was telling him, I feel like I have an 80-year-old's heart. Because my heart was beating fast. Really, really fast, like it was gonna come out of my chest. It's scary, you know what I mean? It's scary, and I understand now why there's people that die from this, because God forbid if anything were to happen to me, like I'm not kidding you, like this is no joke. So please, 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 please be careful. Please, if you show symptoms, get tested. Please get tested.
Yeah,
because
don't just go and quarantine yourself. Oh, I feel like I have something.
Please don't expose people. Like honestly, I haven't seen my parents in over a month. Like we're being extremely careful, but we just wanted to let you guys know that we're recovering. It's hard. Every day gets harder. I mean, I lost complete sense of taste, smell. I can't taste anything. I can't smell anything. It's annoying. I do my research online. It's depressing. Mental health is important. Please, if you're alone, reach out, because I was lucky I had him. But for the people that live alone, please, please reach out to someone. Don't go through this alone, because I don't know what I would have done without him. So, yeah, guys. So this is what's up. But on the brighter side, we do have content coming for you guys as much as we can. So yeah.
Alright guys, so that's a wrap. We thought we'd just let you guys know what's going on with us and what happened and when we're not posting. So yeah, before you guys bash me over there in the comments, I wasn't able to go with her to the hospital due to certain circumstances that I'm not really gonna say right now, but I wasn't able to go with her. That's why her dad came and pick her up. So just a FYI. But as Bay mentioned, we'll have some content coming out. We just thought we wanted to let you guys know what's up. Again, don't forget to drop a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're new, if you've been here, notification bell. Hope you guys are doing alright. We're being strong.
We'll give you guys an update if ever you're interested on like post-COVID symptoms. I mean, for now, I'm still having the
Ask
same
your questions
symptoms,
in the
but
comments.
yeah,
Ask your
honestly, if
questions.
you have any questions, feel free. Because I mean, hey, I'm hoping I can call myself a survivor. But for now, I'm still dealing with a lot of the symptoms, so we'll see how this goes. But we just have to be patient. So we love you guys. Thank you for being patient with us, and keep tuned.
Love you guys. See you soon.